2, 3.
Hey, who am I with today?
Yo, my name is Scott Miguel Brown, man. That's my government name, but you know what I'm saying? These streets of Boston, they know me as Skizz Banga, you know what I mean?
All right,
Skizz
all
Banga
right.
TV.
All right.
My positive side, like, you know what I'm saying? I got like 2 sides of me, like the angel and devil on my shoulder, like the demon side. I don't like to say it like that. It's like Skizz Banga, but the positive side is in Lil Strong, man. That's what I try to, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't try. I talk a lot of like positivity and shit like that on my IG account, but I mean for all around it's just Skizz Banga though. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Skizz Banga. All right. So what should we call you as?
You can call me Skizz. You call me Banga, Skizz Banga, or I mean, some people like that really don't. Some people that know me like that, if they my family or I went to school with them, you can call me Scott. You know, I don't get offended. That's my government. Cause like I twisted that. I twisted that whole shit up. I'm like, you gonna call me Scott? Call me Scott Free. Look up Scott Free in the dictionary, see what that means. You know what I'm saying? Just accept it. You know what I'm saying? When you spell Scott, they don't spell it with 2 T's in the dictionary. It's SCO, 1 T, and then free. So you call me Scott, I'm just thinking about just being free and being, you know what I mean, positive and productive, my nigga. So I mean, if you don't know me like that, you call me Scott, I might get offended a little bit, even though that's on my Facebook name, that's my business page, but it's Skizz Banga, man. I'm Skizz Banga, man. People know what it is. Everybody, every top rapper out here, content creator, for the most part, the majority of everybody who's somebody out here in Boston, they know who I am, bro. And I did this without no money. Couldn't even rub. To this day right now, nigga, I can't even rub 2 quarters, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, money is a lot.
Right.
You gotta know how to use it, but at the end of the day, nigga, like, I'm not faking the funk, my nigga. I'll tell you if I'm doing bad or if I'm doing good.
And what have you been focused on lately?
Right now, man. Right now, I've really been focused on my education, man. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, like, I'm self-educated. I taught myself a lot. Due to, like, you know what I mean, being in and out the joint and doing a little small stints of time, I fell in love with books. So it's like, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean, I come from a family background that, you know what I mean, they have books around and shit. So for the most part, I'm like self-educated, you know what I mean? I try to like dig into the shit that powers that be don't want you to know. They don't want you to know exist or know about. But now I've been going back to school and shit, man. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about taking some college courses and all that. So I've been focused on my education because I'm like, all right, you know, I know what I am, you know what I'm saying? Stardom now, I'm a star. So it's like, to get into this game independently, a nigga gotta learn the business. Ain't nobody gonna walk my hand. I know a lot of wealthy people. Ain't nobody gonna walk my hand and tell me how to do this. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna walk, you know what I'm saying, hold me by the hand and tell me how to do this. So right now I'm just focused on the education, man, and really like just trying to, you know, just give back to my community. What's up, baby? What's up, bro?
What's up?
Yeah, and just give back to my community, bro. Like, I did some things I'm not proud of, you know, out here in different places, and I'm like, instead of tearing the community down, nigga, at least add some type of light, some type of love and light to it. Whether if I tell a little young brother, like, this ain't the way to go, do this, pass him a book, a pamphlet, or a newsletter, or something that got my name on it, and they be like, yo, this some real shit, man. So that's what I'm mainly focused on, and everything else is gonna fall into place, man. As long as the income, you know what I'm saying, start popping, start bubbling and shit like that. You know
okay. Can you tell the community how you went from bad to good? You know, you went from bad to good.
I mean, from good to bad.
Oh,
bad to both.
Either way.
A nigga done been from bad to good, good to bad, all that shit. Like, shit, nigga. I grew up in I was raised on West Tremlett for, like, you know what I'm saying, most of my childhood memories come up in West Tremlett. I used to stay the night at my auntie's house in Archdale Project and shit like that. I want to say shit kind of like went sideways when I was going to the Matter Hunt. I went to the Matter Hunt, regular classes and all that. By the time I was in 2nd grade, I got suspended teacher tried to say I tripped her, and I didn't trip her. We used to sit in a circle. My leg was out. And she happened to walk over my leg and got tripped. But anyway, it was the first time I was really accused of something I didn't do. Yeah. And then, my mom's a young mom, so they convinced my mom that, like, that type of setting wasn't for me. I need to be in the smaller classes. So they started putting me with the speds, man. Shout out to Millie. I was in the sped class and all that. You know what I'm saying? I say shout out to Millie's because he repped that shit. Like, he ain't embarrassed about it. Look where he at. Once I got in there, man, it was just a lot of dysfunctional kids like me. Everybody going through what they going through, man. Really, my life really changed, from...
But Skizz, I have a question for you. Can you tell the community how you gain intelligence? How you became so smarter than...
But see,
you beat the odds. You beat the odds.
I could never stop learning, right? I tap into my intelligence because I started noticing shit, right? I used to be a little stick-up kid. I used to I don't glorify that. I was a young nigga robbing niggas for crumbs on Blue Hill. You know what I'm saying? Me and my man, we'd bump niggas, knock them out. Whether they young, old, I ain't proud of that. A nigga might get $20, $30. Nothing crazy. So stuff started happening to me. I started getting robbed as I got older. Niggas putting guns to me, all types of shit. I'm getting robbed back then. I started noticing every time I did something fucked up happened to me, and I was putting all that shit together. You heard? You know what I mean? I started noticing that shit. I started piecing it together. I was like, yo, damn. Every time I do something fucked up, especially if it's without a cause, it's for a fucked up reason, something bad happened to me, even worse. So that's was like, yo, you know what? I can't. You know what I'm saying? Then I come from a loving grandmother. She went to church, man, Bethlehem Healing Temple and on Grove Hall. I was baptized there and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up really on spirituality and all that, you know what I'm saying?
How important was your family to you?
My family still is everything, but it's kind of like broken up right now. But my family, the other night I was venting, man. I got a little tipsy, a little drunk, man. I went to my old crib on West Tremlett, Common Square, where I grew up at my whole childhood. From 3 years old to 10, something like that. It's everything, man. I was with my aunt, living with my aunt. Uncles was in the house, aunts, uncles. I had a couple of cousins that lived with us and shit like that, man. And other family used to come and visit, stay the night, man. I mean, that was everything, man. Like, you would have thought that shit would have lasted forever. You know what I mean? I had an older cousin I looked up to. He was in and out the joint. And I used to say, I didn't know what I was doing because I used to look up to him. I used to tell myself, like, yo, I want to be in jail like my older cousin.
God bless, man.
And then, I had a dream one time and it was like, nah, this ain't God. Somebody told me, like, this ain't the place you want to go. I was like, I don't want to go to jail. But family was everything, man. We made shit, something out of nothing, my nigga. If we didn't really have it all, we knew how to put them eggs together with them noodles. You know what I'm saying? We knew how to, we had pancakes, fucking no syrup. We want to put the jelly on the syrup.
Wait, hold on, Skizz. Well, what's your favorite food? What's your favorite food?
Damn. Right now, I've been changing my diet. My favorite food. One of my favorite, I say is I'm gonna say two. Baked macaroni and cheese.
Okay.
And some good fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? I'm making a banger. I try to stay away from the meat, pause, and try to add more a vegetarian lifestyle to my to my life. But nigga, that shit like that, and I hate to say it, I try to stay away from the pork. But I used to, them pork chops, you can fuck them up. But oxtails was my number one. That was my number one. I stayed away from the red meat for a while. I ain't fuck with it, but oxtails was my number one.
All right. What's your favorite food to cook? You know how to cook?
Yeah.
What you know how to cook, Skizz?
Shit, oxtails. I had to learn how to cook oxtails. You know what I'm saying? My cousin, one of my cousins, shout out to her, she used to always make them and shit. And she told me an easy way I could make it. She's like, all you gotta do is season the water up. She didn't tell me about the browning or nothing. We skipped that whole process of browning it and all that. She's like, yo, season the water up, make sure you clean your meat and all that. Pause. Throw the motherfuckers in there and leave them in there for about 4 to 8 hours. And once I like made them, and I was like, oh, this shit, they don't taste too bad. You know what I'm saying? The first thing I learned how to cook was like that and like fried chicken, but I like making that. I like remixing noodles. A lot of niggas go to jail.
Right.
And everything you gotta eat noodles that a particular way. A lot of us was raised off of noodles before the joint. So you know what I'm saying? I like making fried noodles and putting little vegetables in it, different little herbs that's good for the body, and you know, just different things like that. So that's just for now, but I'm gonna get that eventually.
All right. And one more thing, can you tell us about your journey about becoming a man? Can you, for the youngsters? I
mean, for the youngsters, man, becoming a man, dog. We right here, man, where a lot of shit started, dog. Like, nigga, we right here, man, in Ashmont, man, Peabody, man. And I don't suggest none of you young niggas to don't move too fast, my nigga. Embrace being a kid. Love being a kid while you a kid, bro. Still play with your toys. If you a virgin, you ain't never got no pussy before, nigga, don't let nobody pressure you into getting no pussy. Don't let nobody pressure you into drinking. Don't let nobody pressure you into smoking. The first place I ever smoked that, like a little bit of weed, was right here. It's next to Johnny's Pizza, right there. It used to be a little bar. It was a pub bar. And I was in there with some little older niggas. You know what I'm saying? I was moving fast, trying to be cool. I wanted to smoke that day. They rolling up. I'm like, they rolling up and shit. And they, you know, they licking it, rolling, pause. And I was like, ew, you gotta lick it. Them niggas was laughing. Like, yo, this nigga don't smoke. So then I'm like, I'm smoking. I mean, the little wetness. I was just like, but I was like a little high and shit like that. That's the first time I ever got smoked some weed was out here. First time I ever drunk liquor was out here in Ashmont, man, Cashmont. It was a bottle of Cisco, and you know, I didn't know no better, my nigga. It was just, I didn't really have the guidance, nobody really that structure. So I was just doing what I do. I tell all the youngies, my nigga, don't be afraid to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be a boss. The boss is being a nerd. Be a nerd. You get clowned on because you dress how you want to dress. Just be a man. You know what I'm saying? Be a man. Don't let nobody bully you or put their hands on you. And, you know what I'm saying? Fight back, but at the same time, don't be scared. So you don't gotta be a gangster, man. A lot of gangsters are dead or in jail doing life or wishing they never was gangsters. Skizz Banga TV, man.
Skizz Banga TV. You already know.
It was dope.
All right.
Stardom now.
Now this right here, exclusive Skizz Banga TV.